Welcome to Easy Limo Learning Simplified. My name is Eric. I'll be taking you through this topic time, and for this particular lesson, we are going to cover something called bus fare tables. Basically, we'll get to know what that is as we continue, but simply we are asking a question. Previously, we talked about the travel timetable. You're moving from town A to town B, and we talked about the the time taken. You are looking at the arrival time, departure time. Let's say you are starting from A to B. What is the departure time at A and what is the arrival time at B? And from there, we're able to get the time taken in between. Now, we want to see the fare that is charged, how that is scheduled in form of a table, and how to do the interpretation of that. So we have questions on that to help us with the illustrations on how that can be done. And of course, at the end of the lesson, we'll be having some assignment to help you with of course, understanding and practicing that, just to help you check whether you have really understood the concept as discussed during this lesson. So when you talk about fare tables, we simply mean the fee paid by the passenger as they travel from one point to another point. Maybe it could be one town to another town. We previously looked at the time taken, but now we want to see the schedule in terms of fee paid by the passengers for use of the transport system as scheduled, maybe a bus, a train, and others. So this is how it looks like. So we have a good example of a fare table, and this one is for some transport system. So the table below represents bus fares in shillings, you see. So take note of this. The figures that are indicated in the table are in shillings. And then this journey is starting from A and the journey is ending at E. E is the final destination. Maybe this could be a town. Maybe it could be the name of a town. But the bus is supposed to pass by B, pass by C, and pass by D before reaching the final destination, which is E. So we say via town B, C, and D. So use the table to answer the following questions. So there is a difference between a passenger starting from A and starting from point A and reaching point E without alighting. The fare would be charged differently as compared to when the passenger moved from A, reached B. So A, reaching B, they alighted and then they started the journey afresh. They reached C again, they alighted again, they attended to some activity there, then they boarded another vehicle, the same vehicle again, too. So the difference is that the fare would be different, maybe between these two cases, a person starting from A moving to E directly, and the other one that keeps alighting and boarding as they continue with the journey. So let's see how that is applicable. So I want to use the examples just to help us with understanding of that. So we have a trader who is traveling from town A to town E, town A to town E via D. So this trader starting from A and reaching E, but now via D means they stop at D, they alight at D, and then they board again and start continuing the journey. So I'll start from A to D first, and I want to see how much fare is charged. And remember the amounts or the figures indicated, they're in shillings. So we look at the point of intersection of the two. So this line and this line here, where they intersect. So if you're moving from point A to point D, you will pay 40 shillings. So A to D, they pay shillings 40. Now, this person will continue from D to E because their final destination is that they reach E, from A to D, but they want to reach, A to E, only that they are passed by D just to attend to some activity. So let's see, D to E. How much are they charged? So again, we do the same thing. So D is here and E is here. So this is what they're going to be charged. So how much is that? 10 shillings. So here they only pay 10 shillings. So total travel costs, in terms of fare. So total fare charged, this is going to be shillings 40 plus shillings 10, and this is going to be shillings 50. So this is 50 shillings. You see. So you see the difference would be if you see now the person, if this person was to move from A to E directly, now look at that. They would have been charged this one here. You see? So this is what they would have been charged. So you see, more or less the same as what we have just calculated. Okay, good. So the table below shows, again, this is another example. Bus fares in shillings, again in shillings. Okay. So again, the amounts or the figures given there in what? In shillings. And then the journey now is starting. So now, in this case, the towns are labeled. They have been given names. Mukurwe, you see, Kangu, Mangu, Gatukuyu, and Thika. See, now between Mukurwe and Thika, Cyprian traveled from Mukurwe to Gatukuyu, and later from Gatukuyu to. So this is what we call via Gatukuyu. So the journey started it started at Mukurwe, and the destination was to be Thika, but now they alighted at Gatukuyu first. So Gatukuyu, or we say Mukurwe to Thika via Gatukuyu. So what we'll do is we are trying to find how much money did he spend as fare if he traveled from Mukurwe to Thika without alighting. So there is the first part of the question. So it's like part A. So Mukurwe to Mukurwe to Thika without alighting. So we have Mukurwe here and Thika is here. So where the row and the column are intersecting, so they would have been charged. They would have been charged how much? 60 shillings without alighting. What if they alighted? So how much would he have saved? How much would he have paid if he alighted at Mangu before proceeding to Thika? So let's assume now they are alighting at Mangu first. So part B now. So Mukurwe to Mangu first. How much are they going to pay? So Mukurwe is here and Mangu is here. That is going to be 20 shillings. 20 shillings. How about Mangu to Thika? because their final the destination is in Thika. They're supposed to be reaching Thika. So Mangu to Thika is here. So that is how much? 40 shillings. So total charge should be 60 shillings. So that is how you do the travel fare, how you interpret the travel uh, fare timetable, that fare table, how the interpretation is done. So it's very easy. You just have to follow it very keenly. So the last one is here. This is a table. It represents bus fares in shillings again between towns M and R via town N, Q, and O. Use the table to answer the questions. So a trader traveled from M to R via O. So how much did he pay as bus fare? So we check M. So in this case, we start from M to O because they move from, this trader moved from M to O first. So how much were they charged? So M to O, so 40 shillings. Now they have to move from O to their final destination, which was meant to be R. So again, O and then to R, 10 shillings. So total amount charged. So this is going to be 40 shillings plus 10 shillings. And this is going to be how much? 50 shillings. So that is how you go about it. And we have a few questions here just to help you practice on what you've been learning during this lesson. Otherwise, that is all for now. Till next time, goodbye.